after winning his first NBA championship and post. Chet Holmgren. Teams that ever started 18-1 began the 2015-2016 season 19-0. The Thunder can join that group tonight with a win. Their only loss was at Portland back on November 5th. The three is off the mark from Wallace. Here's Edwards. Guarded by Hartenstein on the switch. McDaniels with 5 on the shot clock, cans a three. He struggled the other night, did not make a three in their loss at Sacramento.
Last year, and he is a guy who starts to get percolating once he gets some early success.
Dort trying to drive on Edwards. Stops at the elbow. Holmgren spinning against Randall. And long rebound to McDaniels.
So this is an Oklahoma City team that's got a lot of options, and they are locked in.
McDaniels with all 5 to start the game for Minnesota. Pace than last year when they began the year 8-9. They ended up making the conference finals, losing to Oklahoma City in 5 games. Of course, the Thunder went on to win their first ever championship. Shot clock down to 5. Underneath, Wallace able to get past DiVincenzo and lay it home.
But Consected is using much of the 24-second clock.
Minnesota back-to-back conference finals appearances. Gobert going up against Hartenstein. Good defense. Gobert got it back. McDaniels, that was blocked by.
You've got 2 if you're Oklahoma City.
Sidestep. Shea knocks it down from the baseline. His patented shot.
Yep, either side, Dave. He is 17 feet on the baselines.
He's played in every game this year. Of the 18 games he's played in, he scored 30 or more 15 times. That is the most since Michael Jordan in 1987. That's the third in the NBA in scoring. It's his 4th straight year he's averaged 30 or more. He's at 32 points per game. Dort, rainbow three, no good. And 3 minutes gone by. Minnesota by 1. DiVincenzo up top. Can't hit the three. 13-game winning streak coming to an end. The Thunder at 9 in a row have the best. Toronto the second best at 8 straight. As the push shot falls for Hartenstein.
Just simple 2-man. Hartenstein, one of their best screeners, maybe their best for sure. I mean, he is just, there's a knack to what he does to get guys open.
Now in his 2nd year with Oklahoma City, was a journeyman for most of his career. Edwards spinning past Holmgren. The double comes. Fire underneath to Gobert, and he's fouled. That was an excellent play by Edwards that time.
Let's go back down the other end. And
here, missed 25 games as Gobert goes
start. And set an NBA record last year for point differential, and is blowing that out of the water, Dave. And it's not just J-Dub who's missed. A variety of nicks and knacks and injuries.
That average margin of victory is 4 points per game better than it was last year when they set the record at 13. And Jalen Williams missing his 19 straight games, still out with that right wrist injury. 3rd team All-NBA a year ago. Shot clock at 1. Holmgren has to hoist, and Gobert swats it away, and that's a 24-second violation. They were 14-4 through 18 games a year ago, so 3 games better this season. They won 68 games in the regular year, and Minnesota was one of just a couple teams to beat them twice. Underneath, another foul. Gobert going back to the line. Not a terrible strategy, as we already documented.
And then Sacramento, similar stories where turnovers, untimely turnovers. One where Julius Randle dribbles into traffic late, middle of the floor, bad defense.
Still have not beaten a team with a 500 record or better. They're 0-6 on the season. Dort wide open, and his three is still no good. He's really struggled this year from out there. Edwards hits the deck trying to get some space from Wallace, and Edwards shaken up, grabbing his right leg. Randall for 3. Julius Randle with his first points. Edwards on the other end, wincing in pain. And a great pass. Wallace to Hartenstein for the stuff.
You saw the strength and balance on that last possession. Absorbs the contact and doesn't hit the deck.
Hartenstein. Hartenstein with great defense got the deflection. The passing lanes are suffocating for Odo. Randall puts it on the deck. High bank shot won't fall. One-hand board by Gobert. And that sets up DiVincenzo and misses badly. Another opportunity, though. DiVincenzo able to collect underneath. McDaniels sets his feet. That's good. Jaden McDaniels off to a great start with 8 points, matching Oklahoma City.
For 50 points as long as you shut down everyone else. He said Oklahoma City does the opposite. He said they want to cut off the head of the snake and force everyone around him out of their comfort zone. He said they are relentless. He said in order to have success against these guys, Minnesota's playing some great defense right now. By that, you have to play quick and make fast decisions, Dave.
And Minnesota was a great defensive team last year. Doris, you've been covering the NBA for a long time. Julius Randle, that's saying something, right?
No
12
question.
years, hasn't seen a defense like this.
Listen, you saw how Minnesota was dominated with the one by this group a year ago.
Hartenstein on the take.
But two things Minnesota's doing. Well, they are coming right tonight. They're decisive on the offensive end. Quick decisions, balls moving. You know, no hesitation. This can't be a 5 or 6 dribble individual possession unless it's this guy, right? And then the other thing defensively, I think they've brought a level of physicality and fight with them. Wild.
Their next game is Saturday at home against Boston. Underneath the basket. And Shai Gilgeous-Alexander
struggle against Oklahoma City. I mean, to me, this team, it takes a cumulative toll as Chet gets off the ordinary size, and yet he puts the ball in the cup. Come on.
I love what Mark Daigneault told us when we met with him before the game. And talking about Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, he said the game.
Well, to a man, during their run to an NBA championship last year, we enter same thing. Like, as his stature has grown to a top, I mean, he was the best player in the league last year and has been first team multiple times now.
Wallace with the slam. Great pass that time by Jalen Williams. And the game is tied.
Wants to be on the bus in the middle of all the jokes and the fun. That's critical.
Randall's jumper no good. We were talking kind of about others' name came up. A guy that great player, MVP candidate every single year. Yet his teammates all make fun of him and try to imitate him all the time. There's something about that relatability when you're the best player on the team. Always have time for everybody. Jalen Williams on the attack gives the Thunder their first lead.
This group and the number of different ways you could play. Back-to-back great plays by Jalen Williams.
Anthony Edwards with the reverse layup. And so Edwards with it. He averages 28 points per game, a career high. Randall on the reach in.
A lot of defensive intensity. What's the key to slowing this offense down?
Just holding them to one shot and then just keep applying pressure throughout the game. Everywhere on the court that's picking up full court and just holding them to one shot and finish with a rebound.
You got off to a nice offensive start, 8 quick points. What's the key for you guys to continue to find your rhythm offensively?
We just got to play fast. When we get that replay with confidence and just go have fun.
Thanks, Jaden.
Yep, thank you.
Katie, the second fewest points in any quarter this season for Minnesota. They're 5 of 21 from the floor. We start the second quarter, an empty possession for each team, and then a turnover by Gobert, but a foul is called first, and it's a blocking. So Gilgeous-Alexander and Anthony Edwards both getting a breather here, and now a foul called on the screen on Gobert. Thunder have made 8 of their last 10. A.J. Mitchell can't get it to fall. And Hartenstein gets drilled, and it's a technical foul on Gobert. Grab the bicep of Gobert, so that's the first foul. So no personal on Gobert, personal on Hartenstein. The technical stands, that's why. The coaches, the players, the Minnesota fans, everybody's letting Hartenstein hear about it. Conley with the floater. His first points of the game. Averaging a career low in scoring, but he is almost 40. It's his 19th season. Joe's 3 off the mark. Rebound Gobert.
Yeah, imagine this Minnesota team if Mike Conley could play 35 minutes as your starting point guard.
Reed. So delay of game on Minnesota. First meeting between these two teams since the Western Conference Final. The Thunder won that series by 5. A.J. Mitchell, one of the most improved players in the NBA, gets in the lane for 2.
That guy is in attack mode as soon as he makes the catch. That's a foul on Dante DiVincenzo, yeah? He smiles sarcastically, and now he's going to get a whistle called against him.
Well, that's 2 quick. Mitchell on the attack. Caruso from the corner. No good. Gobert with that technical free throw, by the way, was the first attempt for the Thunder in the game. Minnesota in the first quarter. Great backdoor cut. Hartenstein with the pass and the basket for Joe.
Facilitator, middle of the floor. Defense lifted. Great cut, great pass.
He's got 3 assists already to go with 6 points and 4 boards. Tough pass by Conley.
Defender and bottom side.
Where's the offense going to come from for Minnesota with Edwards on the bench, Randall on the bench as well. Shot clock at 2. Naz Reid got it away in time, but it spins away, and it's rebound. Williams puts it on the floor, hangs in the air, off the back rim. DiVincenzo out of there with it, collides with in the first 5 minutes. And McDaniels had 8. At one point, he had 8, and the Thunder had 8. Here's Dillingham. Can't get the scoop shot. It's been a struggle for rather in limited minutes this season. Good defense that time, but a foul, looked like. Yep. Free throws coming up as Disney Plus, the Disney Channel, Disney XD, and the ESPN app. Hartenstein, one of
plus points per game, and they've got 19 on the board.
And Oklahoma City is 2 for its last 14 from the floor, yet the Thunder extending the lead. Edwards back out there, just 1 field goal in the first quarter. He's doubled. Dillingham will take the 3. It's good. Good sign if he can find his.
Oklahoma City in the gaps, saying, young fella, we're going to give you that 3. We'd rather you take it than Anthony.
8th pick in the draft a year ago out of Kentucky, 20-year-old. Julius Randle, when we talked to him before the game, said it's been really hard for Dillingham and the other young players to find their roles on a team that's 2 years. Back-to-back conference finals. Dillingham try to drive on Joe. Edwards down the teeth of the lane, and a foul that Caruso says should be challenged by Mark Dagnall. Minnesota possession with 7 on the shot clock. This is an NBA Cup game. Minnesota trying to avoid elimination. Shot clock at 1. Randall did not get it away in time. Still can get off a shot. Didn't look like Dillingham knew how much time was on the clock. Holmgren, no points, 0 for 3 from the floor. Back-to-back poor offensive games for him, trying to get unlocked. Shot clock down to 5. Holmgren over Edwards on the baseline, and it goes down.
Yet fully realized on the offensive end of the floor. I mean, his upside is tremendous. The floor is very high.
Oh, Edwards gets hammered in the lane by Caruso. The contact there that sends Edwards to the deck. He hits the free throw.
9. Am I right on that?
Good math, Providence math.
Always dangerous.
Well, it's still early in the game. When we get a little bit later, I may not test you unless we have like a sponsored element. 25-minute rest for him. Six points, 4 assists for SGA, the reigning MVP and finals MVP. Randall's got him on the switch. He'll take the 3. It's no good. Contact inside.
Handle it up floor.
Williams still has not played a game this season. Another miss for SGA. He is progressing. He was out here warming up pre-game. Dillingham kisses it home. So that's 5 points for him off the second quarter. Low scoring game here in OKC. And a foul called on Randall. 5 points so far off the bench for him. Tap into the Emirates NBA Championship game December 16th in Las Vegas. Williams gets both free throws in the lead. 17-1. The 10th team ever to start a with that record or better through 18 games. Dillingham, tough shot, around and out, rebound Holmgren. Only 4 teams have been 18-1 or better through 19 games. As SGA had Shannon with a slam. Terrence Shannon, who had missed a few weeks due to his first work here tonight.
Playing off your defense, you get a 5-on-4. Shea slow to come up the floor.
Gotta wonder, battling that illness, if it's affecting him at all, as Holmgren hangs but can't finish. And Edwards saves it. Edwards still just 1 field goal. And now he's got first-team All-NBA defender Lou Dort on him. Randall with the spin, the hang. Front rimmed it, battling for it, got it back, goes up, and fouled by Williams.
Tell you what, when you play, when you watch as you've shot it, as hard as things have been, look at this, you're down 6, chance to get a little bit closer.
They were. And Randall knocks down both foul shots to make it a 4-point game. 13 of the 17 wins for Oklahoma City have been by double now. He's missed his last 6 shots from the floor after starting 3 of 3. Randall wide open, can't bury it. Gilgeous-Alexander now 3 of 9. Kicks to Jalen Williams. Drives past McDaniels. Was off. Shannon again on the attack. Fresh legs. After not playing for a few weeks, and he draws a
by Minnesota.
Another missed free.
They are downsized here. Oklahoma City brings that. Head up, head up. We're competing. You got to stay in this.
That's leadership, an area he's grown in this season, says Chris Finch, the head coach. SGA, tough shot, but it goes.